Well, good morning. Welcome to the 2022 Baldwinsville Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony. On behalf of the Alumni Committee, it is my privilege to be with you here today to honor Jason Grilli, the most prolific baseball player in the history of Baldwinsville baseball. To begin today's ceremony, I would first like to introduce my fellow members of the Alumni Committee. First of all, our leader, class of 1983, Tim Peters. Chris Ross, class of 1981. Also, Mike Anselman, class of 1982, not able to be with us here today. And also, Jack Baker, class of 1961, not able to be with us. But his wife, Sarah Baker, is with us here today. Sarah, thank you for coming out. Also had Jason in her class over at Jersey. Also, current varsity coach Dave Penafeather, class of 1990. Dave really deserves a lot of credit for putting this game together today. As of a week ago, we had Jason coming, but we didn't have a game. So Dave has scrambled, and we would like to thank the last guy for coming up here today to be with us and make this event possible. My name is Andy Brussel, class of 1986. The Alumni Committee was established nearly 15 years ago, and then since we formed the Baldwinsville Baseball Hall of Fame in 2011 to honor former athletes as well as individuals who have impacted the baseball community. Past inductees include Otis Sennett, John Lindemeyer, Cecil Reeves, who donated the land for the Diane Reeves Little League Park, the class of 1946 to 1950 for their undefeated national win streak, Coach Mark Bader, Orlando Hoteling, Bucky Winters, Jim Burton, Jim Pelcher, Todd Kasmer, who is with us here today. Thanks for coming, Kaz. Jack Baker, Francis Brotherton, Art and Alan M., Mike Anselman, Steve Peters, Terry Ingalls and the Ingalls family, Chris and Brett Botsford, and last year, after a year off, inducted Mark Wilder, Tom Lilienthal, and Dennis Wellman. A rich history of Baldwinsville baseball. With us today to celebrate the special occasion are Jason's parents, his father and former professional baseball player, Steve Grilli. Jason's mother, Kathy, his sister, Stephanie, and her husband, Randy Boyven, who also played baseball here at Baldwinsville. In addition, Jason's sons, Jace and Jaden. Thank you all for being here. We are also honored to have with us today Coach Bader, who has known Jason since he was 5 years old. Coach was the elementary school teacher at McNamara and got to has seen Jason pretty much his whole life. Coach, we're honored to have you here today. Also in front of me, the number 21, we have to honor Jason. That was the uniform number that he wore here when pitching for the Bees. Jason Grilli developed a passion for baseball at an early age. He played Little League for Seneca River North, where his father was his coach. If you wonder why he didn't play Beeville Little League, that was not formed until 1989. He was an all-star, playing mainly first base and pitching. As an 8th grader, made the freshman team, but then as a freshman broke his right wrist and missed most of the season. His father was his coach at the JV level, and then followed him to the varsity for his junior and senior seasons. Jason's junior year, the team finished 10-12, but made it to the semifinals before losing to RFA. Jason was team MVP and second team All-County. The senior year in 1984, everything came together. The Bees finished 19-6, winning their first ever Section 3 Class A title, beating rival Liverpool 1-0 on a suicide squeeze bunt in the bottom of the 7th inning at the old MacArthur Stadium. Jason pitched a complete game no-hitter to cap a season where he went 10-0 with an ERA of 1.22. In 73 and a third innings, Jason struck out 115 and allowed only 23 hits and 10 earned runs. He was first team All-County and named an All-American. He was an outstanding hitter for the Bees as well. Jason was drafted by the New York Yankees in the 24th round of the 1994 draft, but accepted a baseball scholarship to play for Seton Hall. Jason is one of 5 former Bees to be drafted since 1980. Jason had a great career at Seton Hall. He was named a freshman All-American. He was Big East Pitcher of the Year, Seton Hall Male Athlete of the Year. He once struck out 18 batters in a game against UConn. He recorded a career record of 256 strikeouts. Following his junior year, Jason was drafted 4th overall by the San Francisco Giants in 1997. He made his major league debut for the Marlins on May 11, 2000, where he pitched 6 2/3 innings and also had a hit and an RBI and a 5-4 win. He played 15 years in the major leagues with the Marlins, White Sox, Tigers, Rockies, Rangers, Pirates, Angels, Braves, and Blue Jays. He was a member of the 2006 Tigers that made it to the World Series. His best season came in 2013 at the age of 36, where he made the All-Star team and recorded 33 saves for a team that won 94 games and finished second in the NL Central. He was also on the cover of Sports Illustrated in July of 2013. Jason also twice played in the World Baseball Classic for Italy. He was twice nominated for the Roberto Clemente Award for Commitment to Community. Jason has also given back to Baldwinsville baseball. In 2016, in conjunction with New Balance, Jason gave the entire Baldwinsville baseball program new cleats. And while with the Braves in spring training, spoke to the Bees while they were down there on their Disney spring trip. He also outfitted the Varsity with jackets in 2017. Jason, you've had a remarkable career. You've overcome adversity, you've battled, you've persevered, and accomplished so much. We have been your biggest fans, following you near and far, and you've represented Baldwinsville well. Today, we would like to add another honor to your resume. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to officially welcome Grilled Cheese Jason Grilly, class of 1994, to the Baldwinsville Baseball Hall of Fame.
Wow, that was a lot, even to go through that all again. This is an honor to be here with all you. Some kids, meeting you through the people I play with in the community. Thank you for coming out and supporting. It's amazing to see the changes ever since this field was graced by my own cleats. But again, it's not about me. I'm passing the baton. My dad passed it to me. I'm passing it to these guys, my sons, and to all y'all who get to wear those uniforms, the very ones that we wore in '94. But I want to read something real quick. Bear with me. It's not too lengthy. I want to see you guys play ball, truthfully. This is all fun, but to me it's about you guys, and this will make sense when I read it. I got it from Mark Del Piano, who's a friend of mine, who's a big scout with the New York Yankees now. He is from this area. For anyone who wants to know, this is what it means to be a professional baseball player. My job was on the line every single day. That taught me work ethic. If we weren't good enough, we didn't play. And if we didn't play, we didn't get promoted. That taught me competitiveness. People would get released or demoted literally every week, and we'd have to see the look on their faces as they cleared out their locker in front of the whole team as the dream came to an end. That taught me compassion. When we failed or performed poorly, we did it with a spotlight on us in front of hundreds and thousands of people, with no excuses to hide behind and no one to blame but ourselves. And then the next day, we're right back in front of the same disappointed crowd, but we couldn't let that affect us at all. That taught me mental toughness. I was on the road about 7-8 months out of the year, missing out on family, friends, holidays, and relationships. That taught me sacrifice. There were times when we would outperform our competition, do noticeably better than them, go above and beyond what was expected of us, and still receive no recognition or promotion, whether it be because of the person's name or who they know. That taught me that life isn't always fair. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, I've seen people with less talented than others train extremely hard and just plain out work, out hustle their competition, and then get recognized and promoted above more talented player because of it. That taught me that hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. If I was late, I was fined, fired, or left behind, that taught me to be punctual. When you live, travel, work, and hang out with the same people every day, you become close to them and form a bond. You become family. And in a few moments, the season ends and they're gone. You may never see them again. That taught me the value of friendship. When I saw, heard, and felt the love, respect, and admiration from fans, old and young, that taught me humility. I got to listen to the national anthem hundreds of times each year before my job starts each night, and that taught me pride. But to think others sacrificed their lives so I could chase a dream and play a game, that taught me perspective. I tried never to take little things for granted. I have a master's degree in real life. It has to be lived. You can't teach it. I have failed in a season more than most fail in a lifetime and still wanted more. Because that's how baseball players are wired. You do what you gotta do no matter what. The looks alone on all the little kids' faces when they see you approaching them and they think you're Derek Jeter. And whatever you say to them is a gospel. And that you can change and influence a child's day, week, month, year, or even life by the way you treat them in the next few seconds or the next few words you say to them. And that's when I realized that even though I was playing the game and I was the one who all the kids looked up to and came to see, it really wasn't about me at all. And that taught me my favorite lesson, selflessness. Baseball taught me many lessons, and I use those lessons every day. So I hope you guys can take something from that, because we borrowed this game. I'm fortunate that I got to borrow it for a very long time, and it's because I didn't want to rip that uniform off. So continue on. I don't care if it's college, you coach, if you're a scout, you get to work in a front office, you're around here, you're a high school coach, whatever, you're around this game. We all love and respect it. I was taught that by my own father, who loved and respected it more than anybody I know. I tried to just be who my dad was, and just fortunately for me, he was a ball player. So thank you guys. This is unbelievable. And like I said, it's all about you guys now. Bring home what you want to do, and thank you so much. That's all I got to say. And one more thing, I guess, right? I can't do this alone because my dad was with me, so there's one more room for one more in the Hall of Fame. We're going to do something for you here today, too. You're coming with me this time, Bob.
Steve played parts of 4 years in the major leagues, but his commitment to the Baldwinsville community and all his coaching and time spent with the youth here in Baldwinsville has just been tremendous. So thank you to Steve, thank you to Jason. This has been a lot of fun for us here today, and thank you for everybody coming out. After the game, we do have a reception at Potter's Pub at 2 p.m. So at that point, we invite everybody to come out and be part of that here this afternoon. So one more time, how about a nice hand for Jason Grilly, class of 1994, and Father Steve Grilly. At this time, we're going to take some pictures, and then we'll have the game.
Hey, we got to do something.
All right, let's see if I still can do this.
Now we will have the ceremonial first pitch. Jason and Steve will throw to Jason's sons, Jace and Jaden.